Sup fans, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. And today we'll be quickly doing a duel review. We're gonna do a nice, well, spooky season, a nice retro review of the Hammer classic Dracula, the original title. Well, over here, overseas, well, in the US, it's called Horror of Dracula. We're gonna be talking about doing like a nice spoiler, in a way, spoiler review first, and then we're gonna be talking about the Warner Archive Blu-ray, looking back at it, see how it holds up, because I've been hearing now that, well, they're gonna do a new 4K restoration, and you know what? Let's give some Hammer love to this channel. So coming up right now, and I hope you guys enjoy the show. All right, guys, quiet on set. Scene one, take one. Action. Boom. Now, if you guys like this video, make sure you guys leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure you share with the friends and also hit that bell for notifications as well. It does help the channel a lot, and if you're new here, welcome, sit down, relax, and enjoy the show. And I would kindly appreciate it if you guys do hit the subscribe button because I am trying to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, folks, so let's make that happen. Dracula, or Horror Dracula, I'm gonna call it mostly Horror Dracula, but hey, the original UK title from Hammer in the UK is Dracula. So basically, it's an adaptation of Bram Stoker's Dracula. Of course, you know the story of how we have Renfield. Basically, I think, yeah, it was this character Ren who he becomes Renfield later once he visits Dracula. Of course, something bad happens to him, and Dracula manipulates him, makes him feel comfortable and all stuff. But he sees some red flags, probably. You know what? Yeah, he always sees red flags, and he becomes, well, a vampire later, or servant to Dracula. Later on, Van Helsing, you know, he becomes aware of this, and yeah, basically, yeah, he goes off and finishes his job to hunt Dracula. Actually, that's pretty much, and from what I remember, Bram Stoker's version here, the character actually like goes and he knows that Dracula is the bad guy. As far as I remember, I don't know if he knew that in the book, but in this one he already knows that he's Dracula, so he came here secretly to play dumb and just be, I think, the librarian for Dracula. And then later, of course, he sees one of his wives and all that stuff. He already sees red flags and all that stuff there, and he was planning to kill him. Unfortunately, he's a dum-dum here. He kills his wife first instead of killing him first, because as far as I know from vampire lore, that if you kill the main vampire, every vampire dies, the curse is lifted. But he kills her successfully. Unfortunately, Dracula, of course, he knows this. He wakes up immediately from his coffin and he kills him. So he turns him into a vampire. And then Van Helsing, played by Peter Cushing this time, he's actually going to go out there and finish his job to kill Dracula once and for all. So that's basically the plot of the film. So, guys, I love Dracula, the story of Dracula, but Frankenstein is my favorite book of all time. So basically, I've been hearing nothing but good things of Hammer. I mean, I've gotten used to, I've seen Hammer stuff before, but that was when I was a kid and later in my teen years, especially when I finally got internet. So now as a grown adult, looking back at some of these Hammer films, I gotta say, guys, as far as I remember, this is kind of a nice, faithful adaptation of the film. Right away, I gotta say, Christopher Lee, he doesn't have a lot of screen time, but when his presence is known, it's known. But then again, it's always about him because they're trying to stop Dracula. Christopher Lee as Dracula, holy shit, he is iconic, man. I know people are gonna compare him to Bela Lugosi and all that stuff, but I mean, Bela Lugosi is iconic, but I kind of feel maybe my favorite Dracula interpretation is probably Christopher Lee, because the way he plays Dracula, he's just smooth at first. He's very welcoming, very warming. He seems a little cold, but then again, he still makes you feel like you're welcome. Right there when he just goes there and says like, yes, I am Count Dracula, welcome to my castle. Bad English, I'm sorry. But he makes you feel welcome. And of course, you see some hints in here and there that, okay, this dude seems off. And it didn't take long until he reveals that he's a vampire. Especially, of course, the iconic moment where, like, you see his fangs and you see blood. His blood pouring out of his mouth, that he's hungry for blood. He is really cool. And those bloodshot eyes, that is so cool. When he reveals himself as his true motivation, he is awesome. He catches off guard, and it's really cool. And any moment, even when he's just being chill and relaxed, his presence, the way this film is shot, his presence, he takes over the screen. Christopher Lee as Dracula, he is amazing. Plays it smooth, plays it nice and, like, you know, in a way subtle. I love that a lot about his Dracula, which is really nice. Peter Cushing as Van Helsing, I gotta say this, you know, again, the original 1930s Dracula, again, that guy that played Van Helsing was great. And, you know, I'm used to the movie Van Helsing, but this is a different Van Helsing. But here, Peter Cushing, he is amazing. He knows what he's doing. he really gets started. He gets started with the job, and I don't think he uses Mia as bait or something. He uses some of the female characters and all that stuff as bait. And also, Michael Goth plays. He's in this movie, and he is just freaking amazing here. The whole cast is amazing. This is, in a way, as far as I remember, a nice, faithful adaptation of the Dracula book. I forget some names here and there, but Van Helsing, Mia, and I know Dracula, and Renfield. I think they dispose of him real quick and also because yeah. But I also love that this film it doesn't have any fluff at all. It doesn't stop. It keeps going. They cut straight to the chase, and I love that a lot. The way Hammer adapted the story of Bram Stoker's Dracula is amazing. It's fast paced. It's nice. It's like under 90 minutes. It's around. Let me see. It's 82 minutes, which is an hour and 22 minutes. This is a quick watch here, guys. But the pacing is great. I think the writing is good. And the adaptation, no, I love it. I love this adaptation of Dracula. It's really cool. Hammer's faithful, but also doing their own thing, which I love that so much. And this was shot in color. So from what I've heard, this is the first time we are introduced to blood red, like some violence on screen, which is really cool. And the final fight where Dracula and Van Helsing fight, it is amazing. I love the effects, how Dracula just disintegrates, which is really crazy. I've heard that over the years, it was chopped to pieces a bit. It was a bit censored. But now, since I've been hearing about these 4K restorations, they finally found the full uncut version. So we're going to see the fully uncut version, because even on this Blu-ray and on uncut version and all that stuff, there's still some frames missing, some footage is still missing. And on the upcoming 4K restoration they're gonna do, it is the full uncut version. I'm excited for that. So guys, Horror of Dracula is really cool, and I think, yeah, this is the first start of the Hammer, horror monster franchise. So with that, I would give Horror of Dracula, aka Dracula, a nice solid 5 out of 5 stars. No, I really love this movie a lot. I really do love this a lot. Well paced, beautifully shot, and yeah, well acted, guys. So, and a nice adaptation of the book. Then again, it's been a long time since I read the book, but I was a little kid. Yeah, I read horror books as a kid, so yeah. So now we're gonna talk about the Blu-ray from Warner Archive. So yeah, we're gonna quick look at the packaging here. One of the poster artworks. I think that's the US artwork, if I'm not mistaken. Pop it open here. It's just the disc, just movie, no fluff and all that stuff. So we're gonna talk about audio, video, and special features. So you know what? I'm just gonna combine it with audio and actually just all together. You know what? Just real quick, just straightforward here. And, so I'm gonna talk about audio, video, and then special features, because there's not much to talk about when it comes to special features here. So guys, for the video quality, I gotta say this looks really nice. I know this is from like their old original, yeah. Note, this presentation of Horror Dracula is based on the British Film Institute restoration of 2007 and additional elements subsequently discovered. So, and as such, it bears the original UK release title of Dracula, which is amazing. Keep it as originally intended here. But I know that I heard there was like 2012, if I'm not mistaken, 2012 restoration that did a better job of the 2007. So looking back at this, some people have issues with this video quality. I think it's fine. It's pretty good. It's razor sharp in many areas, and detail is nice, grain is nice, the skin tone is nice. But I've heard that Warner Archive really did an additional color corrections and all that stuff, which I've heard that of course the UK restoration is much better, especially the 2012 restoration. I'm excited for the 4K restoration that's coming out, but yeah, this also is not, I think I've heard this is a bit more censored than the UK version, which that was the more uncut version. So yeah, no, but overall guys, the video quality is pretty solid. Every frame looks really nice, and it's framed at the correct 1.66 by 1 aspect ratio, so that is really neat, guys. So for the audio, we get a nice 2.0 mono track DTS HD master audio, and that bitch is loud. That shit is loud like a motherfucker. I had to crank the volume down. But overall, guys, it sounded amazing. The music, that's the highlight. It jump scared the shit out of me, and it is amazing. But Hammer's known for making bombastic scores, which is really nice. The score is really nice. Dialogue is crystal clear. There are some hisses here and there, but that's inherent to the source. But yeah, very consistent, a nice balanced mix, and I gotta say, but then again, it's Warner Archive. It's the boutique label of Warner Brothers. So yeah, guys, yeah, I was going back. All I gotta say is that it's really nice. But for special features, yeah, I think, yeah, no, this doesn't even have the trailer. This is a bare bones release, and around the same time this was coming out, there's like DVDs and other stuff that was released for the documentaries for the making of this film, and none of that has been made it here. None of that is poured over here. It's just the movie. And you know what? For many people, it is good. But then again, I paid like a good $20 for this thing on Amazon when it came out, or when I was coming out, when it was basically out for a good while. So yeah, that is a bummer right here. But I'm pretty sure Warner Archive and Hammer, since they're working together now on these 4K releases, they're gonna probably work something out to have like a nice legacy set of bonus features and new bonus features. So yeah, guys, overall, would I recommend this Blu-ray? Yeah, I would say this: wait for a sale or a price drop. It's a nice budget release. If you don't care for bonus features, this is a nice release. This is nice. You only get the movie, that's it, but you do get a solid presentation of the film. So yeah, guys, that was my review and Blu-ray review of Horror Dracula, aka Dracula from Hammer Films. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and thank you guys so much for watching my video. So let me know down in the comment section down below, have you guys seen this film? What you guys think of it? I would love to know. Please let me know down in the comment section down below. I would love to hear your opinions on it. This is Javi from JAVIWOOD Productions signing off, and I hope you guys enjoyed the show. And that's a wrap.